Hello everyone. Question is a company deployed an Amazon EC2 instance to a VPC on AWS. A recent alert indicates that the EC2 instance is receiving a suspicious number of requests over an open TCP port from an external source. The TCP port remains open for a long period of time. The company's security team needs to stop all activity to this port from the external source to ensure that the EC2 instance is not being compromised. The application must remain available to other users. Which solution will meet these requirements? Option A. Update the network ACL that is attached to the subnet that is associated with the EC2 instance. Add a deny statement for the port and the source IP addresses. Option B. Update the Elastic Network Interface security group that is attached to the EC2 instance to remove the port from the inbound rule list. Option C. Update the Elastic Network Interface security group that is attached to the EC2 instance by adding a deny entry in the inbound list for the port and the source IP addresses. Option D. Create a new network ACL for the subnet. Deny all traffic from the EC2 instance to prevent data from being removed. Correct answer is option D. Question is a security engineer needs to build a solution to turn AWS CloudTrail back on in multiple AWS regions in case it is ever turned off. What is the most efficient way to implement this solution? Option A. Use AWS config with a managed rule to trigger the AWS Enable CloudTrail remediation. Option B. Create an Amazon event bridge that is Amazon CloudWatch events event with a CloudTrail.AmazonAWS.com event source and a start logging event name to trigger an AWS Lambda function to call the start logging API. Option C. Create an Amazon CloudWatch alarm with a CloudTrail.AmazonAWS.com event source and a stop logging event name to trigger an AWS Lambda function to call the start logging API. Option D. Monitor AWS Trusted Advisor to ensure CloudTrail logging is enabled. Correct answer is option C. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Question is, a company needs to encrypt all of its data stored in Amazon S3. The company wants to use AWS Key Management Service AWS KMS to create and manage its encryption keys. The company's security policies require the ability to import the company's own key material for the keys. Set an expiration date on the keys and delete keys immediately if needed. How should a security engineer set up AWS KMS to meet these requirements? Option A. Configure AWS KMS and use a custom key store. Create a custom managed CMK with no key material. Import the company's keys and key material into the CMK. Option B. Configure AWS KMS and use the default key store. Create an AWS managed CMK with no key material. Import the company's key and key material into the CMK. Option C. Configure AWS KMS and use the default key store. Create a customer managed CMK with no key material. Import the company's keys and key material into the CMK. Option D. Configure an AWS KMS and use a custom key store. Create an AWS managed CMK with no key material. Import the company's keys and key material into the CMK. Correct answer is option A. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe.